the Lion of the tribe of Judah. It was not among the 4 beasts. It was not among the 24 elders. But it came like a lamb as to be slain. He took the book and opened.
And they sang a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seal thereof, for thou hast slain and hast redeemed us to God by thy blood out of every kindred, tongue, and people, and nation, and have made us kings, and they made unto us God kings and peace, and also shall reign forever and ever. Do you know what Peter said? First Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But you are a chosen generation. I want you to compare it with verse 10 of Revelation chapter 5. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praise of him who had called thee out of darkness into the marvelous light. You know what I'm trying to bring? I'm trying to carry you into the throne of God. I'm trying by God's grace to make you to sit in the midst of the 24 elders, in the midst of the 4 living creation. Why? Because of the blood of the Lamb. Hallelujah. You know, in Hebrew chapter 10, verse 5 to 7. He said, wherefore when he comes, who comes? When Jesus comes into this world, he says, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not, but a body thou hast prepared for me. In both offering and in sacrifice of sin thou wouldest not. Thou had no pleasure. Then said I, lo, I have come in the volume of books written of me to do thy will. That was in that book. That book that was spread forth from the throne of he that sitteth in the heaven that live forever. There was no one worthy. Not even the 24 elders. Not even the 4 living creations. And one elder said, who is worthy to stretch forth his hand and collect that book from he that sitteth in the throne? There was no one. And Paul that saw the revelation was crying. No one is worthy. What is in that book? That no one in heaven and on the earth and beneath would ever open. And one elder said, don't worry, there is a lion of the tribe of Judah who is able to open. And what happened? Lamb. Elder said lion, but lamb came. Lion is the king of the forest, very strong. But what happened? Lamb, the weakest of animals. Not only that, Isaiah saw him. He was led to be slaughtered, like a lamb to be slaughtered, and yet he opened up his mouth. By his bruise, we are dead. Isaiah saw it. And when Jesus came, he said, sacrifice. Because he has opened the book.
and he has read what was in the book. You know what Isaiah said? In that Isaiah chapter 6, verse 6. And God now said, who will go for me? Who will I send? Isaiah chapter 6. What did he say? Here am I. No, verse 5 says what? Verse 5. Isaiah. Then said I.
Woe to me.
What to me?
I am undone.
I'm undone.
Because I am a man of unclean lips.
And I dwell in the midst of unclean people. Continue.
For my
My eyes have seen the Lord.
my eyes have seen the King. Then you.
My eyes have seen the Lord of hosts. Oh, Jesus. And I go back. Then said I, woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips. And I dwell in the midst of the people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the Lord of hosts. Verse 6. Then flew one of the cherubims unto me, saying, having a live cord in his hand, which he has taken out from with the tongue to the altar, and he laid upon my mouth, and said, what? Lo, this has touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken, and I was response. Then said also I heard the voice of him saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, send me. I don't know whether Isaiah is in the Old Testament or New Testament. Where is Isaiah? Isaiah saw before Jesus came. Everything Isaiah was a prophet. Not knowing that everything he prophesied is being recorded through the spirit of the prophet. That was the book that was set forth, and no one found worthy in heaven, on the earth, and beneath is able to say, here am I, send me. And Jesus came like a lamb, because Isaiah says a lamb. And he took the book, and he opened the book. And when he opened the book, he said in Hebrew, chapter 10, sacrifice and offering. All those burnt offerings, they used to sacrifice every Sabbath day. All those burnt offerings into the Holy of Holies, the high priest used to sacrifice. Jesus said, I have come in the volume of books written of me to do your will. What was his will? He came. He followed the message of Isaiah. He was crucified. He died. What happened? Matthew chapter 27 from verse 50. When he gave up the ghost, listen to me. When he gave up the ghost in Golgotha, when he was crucified, and then he gave up the ghost. My Father, into your hand I commit my spirit. He gave up the ghost. Listen. in Golgotha. In the temple, the curtain that covers the Holy of Holies was cut from up to down, signifying everybody is now high priest. You can enter inside. What is priest? Priest is he that stood in the presence of God on behalf of the people. What are you now? You are holy priesthood. What makes you holy? Because you have entered into the Holy of Holies. That Holy of Holies makes you to be holy. You are now peculiar. You are different. Your life is different. Hallelujah. My God. I feel like sharing here. Your life is different. Who are you now? You are now a reconciler with those that doesn't know God to God. Whatsoever that Jesus did, you are expected to do it.